Welcome back, all you big bass lovers. It's Demont. Some of you guys know that Hookup Tackle is doing like a sale right now, like 20% off. And I got a couple packages from them. Just want to go over some of the stuff I got. So I got this box and this box. Let's look at them together. Okay, so this is a lot of my BFS stuff. After I tried these guys, the Butterflies, I decided I wanted to try a few other things. But these things here are pretty awesome. And you guys already know I love the Griffins, so I got me some more Griffins. This is basically a box of kind of this mega bass stuff. This right here is the, I know it's 1.7 gram. It's the, it's the GH45/50 flat side. It's like a little jerk bait. I got a few of those, different colors. And I also got the GH48 dive. It kind of reminds me of kind of like a cross between a shad wrap and a jerk bait. This one is 3.2 grams. Of course, I got this other. These are okay. So these are the same packaging. These are the 50s. The 50s are 2.5 grams. And the 45s are 1.7 gram. And they're floating, just little jerk baits. I got some baby pop X's, some dog juniors. And these are the things I was mainly wanting to get. Give me just one moment, because I've been really wanting to try these. Everything else in here is basically just more of the Butterflies and the Pop X's and the other little stuff I've already showed you, and Griffins. All right, so, but here, is there any other one? Okay, seemed like there was I thought I got 4. Maybe I didn't. Let me look and see. Give me a second. Maybe they're in this box. Maybe it's in that box. Griffin. Okay. The Great Hunting 50 flat side. That's what they call Great Hunting Butterfly. That's just the new line they came out with from some of their BFS stuff, because they came out with the Great Huntsman rod. So these are the Great Hunting lures to go with it. That's funny. So 1, 2, I guess I just got 3. Oh well. But these are they're 7 grams or a quarter ounce, 99 millimeters. This is the Shimano, the little BT Bait 99. It's basically like a multi-section swim bait. It's a BFS swim bait. Let me get it out of here. Okay, so they don't put a tail on it at first. You gotta put your own tail on. All right, I like that the front hook's bigger than the back hook. Ow. I gotta start being careful with these little things. You have big meat hooks for hands. These itty bitty baits don't really. they find a crevice. That looks really good. This color here is called Ghost TAIYU. And I know we have a lot of, especially this little waters I fish here, a lot of yellow perch. So I thought that would be a really good kind of color here. And this one here is the Ghost Schmelt. So it's got kind of a gold back and purple side and kind of clear. And this one here is the TAIYU 003. Anyway, all right, so let's go open this other one here. Since I'm doing hookup tackle, I might as well do all the hookup tackle. I got some other water sitting right there from other stuff that came in from sale for Labor Day sales. Early Labor Day sales. One thing's from Omni Fishing. One thing's from Cooper State. Oh, okay, I know what this is now. One of my subscribers mentioned this to me. And this is the Egu Chunk, EGU by Braid. And I got some of them. And I got this thing's neat. I'm gonna show this to you in just a second. I'm gonna look at the chunk in a second too. But first, give me 1 second. Okay, let me get out one of these. Okay. I set this up here just for this. I took it off my rod. Do I have another jig? I don't want to pull this off. I have one right there. Another jig right there. This is this Kitech jig, Kitech chunk. This is a 3/8 ounce tungsten. All right, so I've got a little finesse jig here because I want to see how it looks on a finesse jig. Because he was telling me about putting it on a finesse jig, on the gap jig. This is a little bit bigger than the gap jig, but this is not much bigger. Okay, this is color. Maybe I want to do a different color with that jig. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got this, and here's this, and there's Cooper Noggin. Yep. And that is green pumpkin. That green pumpkin seed is really dark. Look how dark that green pumpkin seed is. Wow, that's really, really dark. Okay, let's keep looking. What color is this? This is Omosi. A-O-M-I-S-O, Omosi. I'm trying to make sure it's a 3-inch one as well. Copper Noggin, green pumpkin seed. Maybe this one. That's still a little dark for that jig. I kind of think this reel might go with it. Okay, I'm gonna use this for this. These are darker than they look online. That's for damn sure. They're definitely darker than they look online. I don't know how they look in the water. Let's take one of these out. Okay, it's an interesting smell. Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show you the other things in a second too. So I'm gonna do this first. Okay, so let's look at this a little in depth. Okay, so the Egu chunk. All right, so the slimy little rascal, he's getting like squid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure squid oil on everything. But, okay, so take a look at the little body here. It's got a little flange up here. I guess if you wanted to twist this off, You can just break this off really easy. Let me see where this hook will come out in this one here. So if I was to put this on here, it would be matching up to about right there. But if I was to put it here, it would be coming out kind of more towards the end. I think with this, I want to test it, see how it does. Yeah, okay. Just give it a little twist and it pops right off nice and straight and even. Okay. Then we're gonna come in the middle. All right, we're gonna come almost to the tip. We're gonna come out right there at the end of the nose. We're gonna come up. Okay. Oh yeah. Ooh, a lot of squid. Wow, these things are more lubricated than I am when it's the time. That looks like a really nice, I know it's like the firecracker jig, but it's not the firecracker. This one here is a 1/4 ounce. Just a nice little finesse jig. It's got a good hook. Hook's pretty, not super stout, not super light either. It's kind of a good medium style hook for good everyday kind of pitching, I guess you would call it. But yeah, that right there looks. You got a lot of nice contrast in color. You got the blue and a little bit of chartreuse in the skirt and the chartreuse here, and the kind of green pumpkin on the front. This kind of reminds me of a summer crawl. Yeah, I can go ahead and guarantee you that right there will get bit. 100%. That'll get bit. But that thing, she's slimy. let me get this piece of paper. I need to put this on a rod. That thing is slimy, slimy. All right, so 2 other little things I got in here with some little BFS stuff. This little thing is called an air blow. Let me take it out. I haven't seen these yet. They're by Lucky Craft. So I was really curious to see what it was about. I know Lucky Craft, much like Mega Bass, is trying to really get into the BFS kind of lines and stuff. It's surprising to me that AliExpress still has a lot of BFS baits compared to major markets. But I mean, there is still a lot of Japan stuff that's really coming out with more stuff every. Okay, so this is like a. It's kind of like a little BFS wake bait. I can kind of tell by how the bill kind of comes on. Not quite a 90, but kind of like an 85. What that does is it'll keep this bait up on the surface. And it's got 2 single hooks. They're kind of opposing. So you can see that. What's this thing weigh? 1.8 grams. So it's 1.8. That's a 1/16 of an ounce. It says it's 33 millimeter floating. Let me see if I can read it better. Lucky Craft, made in Japan. Air blow. Wide, strong, and accurate. Wide, strong, and accurate. Yeah, use that to describe a girl. You're gonna get punched in the mouth. Dang. Okay, I'm trying to put this back in the package. This ain't want to go back in the package, but let's see if I can read it. Depth, surface. So Just like I said, it's like a little wake bait. It's a BFS wake bait. Then we got this one's by ESG. Enjoy Saltwater Games, what that stands for. It's called the MLG. It's by Lucky Craft. This one here is as well. Let me put it up here for you. You can't really see it too good. Let me get it out of here. It says it's got a glow. I don't really know. This... The challenge to vast sea, the clear technology, which is one concentric, I'm sorry. The craftsmanship soul with which Lucky Craft has and enjoys saltwater lure series from which sensitivity has inherited continuously promise more pleasant fishing. That made hardly no fucking sense. But I read it, none the same. Okay. And I can't read nothing on the back except for Lucky Craft Japan, made in Japan. I am thinking this bait, it reminds me of the Berkeley Finisher. Let me get so you can see it a little better. It's got that tie on the top. It's got a little propeller on the back. I'm thinking this is kind of like a Spy meets Finisher. I would have to go out there in the pool and throw this around. I wouldn't want to throw this out in the water so I could try to, I want to see what, everything around here is really muddy still right now. I'd like to see what this looks like when I start throwing it around. I mean, that's like crazy looking. It looks like it has the BBs going all the way across. It looks like to me it wants to sink like this, and that it should pull straight. But it's got a lip on it too. It's the strangest thing I've seen in a while. Does that lip go into a chamber? No. It's hard to tell because it's clear and it's got something behind the clear. Hooks are really sharp. Kind of wish I had a cup of water in here to throw this motherfucker in and see if it sinks or what it does. I'm pretty sure it's going to sink because it's got too much weight. It feels like it's somewhere between an 1/8 and 3/16. Now, one way I can find out really quick. There she is. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see, my battery's low. Shut up. Okay, she weighs, holy shit. It weighs 6.21 grams. 6.21 grams. So I was kind of on the money. It's a little heavier than I thought it was, but I was pretty much on there. It'd be really interesting to see just how this works and what its true intentions are. I guess I could have looked online. They had this on, this was a clearance item. Both of these were clearance items. So I wanted to see what, like this one was, I think $3 or $4, and so was that one. Just want to see what they were about. I knew they were small. I'm more excited about this one than I planned probably about this one, but this one's kind of really interesting. But you don't see too many BFS wake baits. But yeah, we'll see. Real quick, let's go ahead and do the AliExpress stuff. See what I got in here. I don't even know what I got in here. This might be stuff my wife ordered for the house, or I ordered for the house. I can't say she ordered. I ordered for the house, maybe. We'll find out really quick. Pure Fishing has sent me some more stuff. They have a new DC reel out that's real affordable. Have you guys seen that online yet? That's a kitchen thing. All right. That's like a little coffee stirrer, that one thing over there. It's like a rechargeable coffee stirrer. I think I'm gonna poke myself in the face with this knife. I keep on doing this dumb stuff. Should probably just get scissors and cut stuff open. Okay. Those are placemat napkin rings. Okay. This has to be some kind of, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. All right, so we got some line. I decided I want to try a bunch of different line. So I got quite a few. This is this a 4 carrier or 8 carrier? I can't remember now. I think it's a 4 carrier. I think these are all 4 carriers, but they were on sale, like super cheap price. Yeah, these are all, I think 4 carriers. I don't even know. And these are all by Resistant. I know this one here is like a rainbow, and this one here is like gray. This is 0.8, this is 0.6, and that one's 0.6. But they have really small diameters to them. So that's why I was kind of curious about how they actually are. Anyway. I'll post these down below. You know I'll post these down below. I don't really know. I can't remember if these are 8 carrier or 4 carrier. It doesn't even say on here. It just says 4 times as strong. But I know some of the ones I got were 4 carriers. And I know a lot of people in Japan were using them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 4 carrier. Special coating process, ultra high strength, and pitching performance improved, the smooth degree, and durability, the new dyeing technology. TEDHNOOLOGY. Technology. Inhibition discoloring problem. Okay. It's funny. Ted, they got on each box, technology. They're trying to spell technology, but they spelled technology. I swear. I mean, I think a lot of these Chinese companies would really do good if they just had, well, I think that's why a couple of these companies will start reaching out to me, because I've offered to help them. Because I want to see them do good, because I want to see, like, better price stuff in everybody's hands. Now, this is some stuff that I really, really like. You guys know I like this Kingdom braid. But I got some smaller. This is 0.2 and 0.4. And I got green and pink. Just want to try a little bit smaller. That's what she said. Probably not. That's probably not what she said. I don't know, maybe. I'm pretty sure this is more braid. I guess it all came today. What the hell? This is the Bear King braid. This is 0.4 and 0.4. But what I really like about this right here is like this really nice blue color. Can you see that in there? It's like a bright blue. That one there is like a really bright yellow. It's probably more braid. If everything's going how this is going, this is probably a box of braid in it. But I'm serious. I ordered a bunch of braid because I've had some of this braid, some of the other ones that I've tried, and I'm gonna start making a comparison sheets for these and just going over with it, because some of them the color just went off like instantly. I fished it for a couple of hours. When I went home, next morning I get back up and the whole spool on the reel is like kind of like looks like yarn, like all the dye just went off the damn thing. But these right here are now I have used these before, with this before. These sound like some kind of indigent. Man, let's see. Wouldn't do this. This is the ultralight line. This is 0.4 and I got it in red. I do like this stuff a lot. And this is 0.6. No, this is 0.4 as well. No, I think they messed up. I don't even use 0.4 that often. Yeah. This is 0.4 in rainbow. Well, there's nothing wrong with 0.4. I mean, as long as you're using a good quality reel, I would hesitate putting it on some of the CDM reels. Not really so much the silver feather, but a lot of like the dark wolf ultra variants. The lighter the line you go, the more chance you're going to be taking a risk of that line going inside your spool, because the tolerances just aren't as tight. I mean, you go out there and you're throwing it on something. Of course, I get the damn hook and shit. You're going out there throwing like a Daiwa SS Air or an Aldebaran or anything like that. You ain't got to worry about that mess. That's not going to happen. The tolerances are right. But when you go out there and you're throwing it on a $50 reel, or dare I say $20, $30 reel that people think is going to cast just as good as these do, or perform just as good as these do. Now there is the Valiant Eagle 2. Even the Zephyr does really good. The silver feather, Valiant Eagle 2. Even the Solo King, the Acura, it does really well. Here it is. Don't do it on this. Don't do it on this. If you don't put that much line on it, you can probably get away with it. But if you do like I do and you spool your whole reel up, you're going to be asking for it. Okay, so this is some braid that I seen on AliExpress. It was basically a 13 carrier braid. It was 0.8. Of course, you got all these Chinese writing, and it just says upgrade. Upgrade PE. 12+1. I don't know, guys. It was really cheap. I'll link it down below. It had good reviews. We'll see. That's all I can say is we'll see. Oh, if you're using a line spooler, kind of like what I showed you on this one here, and you're doing T-wing reels, the Daiwas, you have to hold your line down or it's going to pop up out of your T-wing. That T-wing has too much play in the top. You need to hold the line down because this is up too high. You need to hold that line down on there to make it spool correctly. Class people asked me about that, and I forgot to answer that, but I'm trying to answer it now. If you have like another winding station like like the Berkeley, like this one, you're not really going to have that kind of problem. Now, depends on how high up it is. You could still have that problem because what happens is that line's coming in, and if it's sitting up here and the spool's down here, it's naturally pulling that line up. So it's going to pop that line out. So, I mean, you got to have, don't take this the wrong way, guys, but sometimes you got to use good common sense when it's doing something like that. I also like a spooling station. When I'm trying new reels, I can use a spooling station. I can throw some line on it real quick, and then I can choose what rod I want to put it on later on. Just kind of what I like to do. Okay, what is this? China Shandong Province. Four. Oh, this is the fourth. This is the more 4-strand. Okay. Okay, I kind of regretting my choices now. Oh, this is the TAIYU. This stuff here is really good. I wish I would have known what it was when I was first getting it out. This is the TAIYU. This is the 0.6. So I'm pretty sure this is another pack of TAIYU. Yep. This is 0.4. Now this is some of the first line that I was using from AliExpress. I'll link this down below as well. This stuff here is really good. It's TAIYU. It's really thin. It makes noise when it's going through your guides, like any 4-carrier will. 4-carrier is going to make way more noise than an 8-carrier braid, just because of the nature of the beast. It has more raises and ridges to it than, say, an 8-carrier. 8-carrier is a lot smoother. Well, guys, I've already went 30 minutes talking about this mess. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do another video over here with this other mess. I've just been trying to get this stuff caught up. I'm still playing catch up from getting back from vacation. But anyway, till next time, tight lines. Y'all stay safe. It's going to start back getting hot again this week coming up. So stay hydrated.